Let's solve some problems in engineering mechanics statics involving resultant forces. We have here problem number 1. The resultant of 4 coplanar forces is 100 newtons along the negative y-axis. The 3 forces are the following: 100 angle 60 degrees newtons, 200 angle 140 degrees newtons, and 250 angle 320 degrees newtons. What is the fourth force? We have our choices in here from A to D. Let's first define what is a resultant before proceeding with our solution. This is resultant. So according to Chong, Rojas, and Capote, resultant of the forces is the single force which would have the same effect as of the many forces acting in one body. In mathematical statement, we can actually rewrite that as resultant is just the summation of the forces acting in one body. With this equation, we can now solve our unknown force. We have our resultant and the 3 other forces. Let's substitute. Our resultant is 100 angle negative 90 degrees. Saan natin nakuha si negative 90 degrees? Sa phrase na along the negative y-axis. Let's further explain by using our Cartesian. Nasaan yung negative y-axis natin? It's in here. So, yung 100 newtons is along daw sa negative y-axis natin. And by using our positive x-axis as reference and using direction of clockwise, makuha natin ang angle niya as negative 90 degrees. Pero kung ang gagamitin mong direction is pa-counterclockwise, ang magiging angle niya is 270 degrees. So it doesn't matter kung 270 degrees or negative 90 degrees ang gagamitin mo in solving this problem, kasi equal lang naman sila. It's up to you to solve this problem using 270 degrees and compare. But I'm telling you, same lang din naman sila. Let's continue. We have 100 angle 60 degrees, 200 angle 140 degrees, 250 angle 320 degrees, and our unknown, which is f of 4. That's the fourth force. We can now actually solve this by inputting directly it on our calculator and use shift solve para makuha si fourth force. It's also easier to just transpose yung mga values natin so that yung unknown is nasa isang side na siya. Sa calculator natin, kailangan natin pumunta sa mode 2, which is your complex, para ma-input natin yung angle natin, this one. Now, let's copy as it is yung values natin, including the parentheses. Angle open parentheses, 100, shift, angle, negative 90, and it's okay not to input the degrees unit, close parentheses, minus 100 angle 60 plus 200 angle 140 plus 250 angle 320, close parenthesis, and equals. Ang sagot natin wala sa choices kasi nasa rectangular form pa tayo. See? Let's convert our answer into polar form. Just click Shift 2 and choose 3 equals. Now we have our answer as 177.92 angle negative 119.76. Yan na yung sagot natin. Ang problema, it's not in angle yung binigay. Pero alam natin na yung magnitude is 177.9, so we can cancel out B and C. So, ang choices lang natin is A and D. Paano natin malalaman kung A or D ang sagot? Let's use again our Cartesian plane. Let's assume na yung negative 119.76 is in here using our x as our reference. Always dapat x ang reference natin, positive x-axis unless indicated. Ang angle natin dyan is negative 119.76. Looking sa choice A natin, 60 degrees below the positive x-axis. And mali na si A kasi ang below positive x-axis natin is 119.76, hindi 60 degrees. So, na-cancel out na din si A. Cancel out din si B and C. Ang tamang sagot, or we're left with letter D. Let's prove na this angle is 60 degrees nga. Since we know that this angle is 180 degrees, we can just subtract 119.76 to it. That will be 180 minus 9.76 equals 60.24, and it's approximately 60 degrees. So, meaning, tama yung sagot natin na letter D. It's 60 degrees below the negative x-axis. So, ang tamang sagot dyan is letter D. Number 2. Find the magnitude of the resultant of 10-pound forces applied at the same point when the angle between them is 130 degrees. Let's have our Cartesian plane. At the same point, lagay natin dito sa point of origin para mas madali nating i-draw yung angle natin using XR as our reference. Yung isang 10-pound force natin, let's draw it across or along the positive x-axis. That's our first, or yes, that's our first force, 10 pounds. And let's assume na yung 130 degrees is nandyan. Diyan na natin ilalagay yung other 10-pound force. In solving this, we can now actually use the equation we used for the first problem. That's the resultant, and these are the two forces. Substituting, we have the resultant and the first force, which is 10 angle 0 degrees plus 10 angle 130 degrees. Bakit 0? Kasi nasa along the x-axis. And alam natin na ang angle dyan is 0. Plugging it in sa calculator natin, we have 10 angle 0, or we can simply rewrite that as 10 plus 10 angle 130 equals. Nasa rectangular form siya, so let's convert it into polar form. 3 equals, and ang maging sagot natin is 8.45 angle 65. There you go. And ang tinatalong naman dito sa problem natin is the magnitude of the resultant. So, ang kukunin lang natin is this one. Because in a vector form, ito is your magnitude at yung angle natin is your direction. So, pag tinanong kung nasan yung direction, it's 65 degrees. Ang final na sagot natin is letter B, 8.5 pounds. Na i-round lang yung 0.45.